Okay, now let's look at the natural base. This is the natural base. They call it e. That's the actual number. I'll show you. If you go to your calculator, you'll see over here on the left has e to the power of x. If you do e to the power of 1, that'll tell you that's what the number is. It's kind of like pi. It represents a number. So here it says, look at these and compare the graphs. Well, even if you did not know what it could look like, you should be able to establish here that we're multiplying by 3 in the inside. That makes it a horizontal. And normally when you multiply by 3, it gets bigger. Since horizontal is backwards, it doesn't get bigger, it's going to get smaller. So it's a horizontal shrink by factor, and the factor is going to be the reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of 3? 1/3. So everything should be shrunk horizontally by a factor of 3. Here's the picture of this graph. The one on your note page, if it has one, is incorrect. You can see this one is different. They both have intercept at 0, 1. That part doesn't change because it doesn't change the vertical values, the y's, it changes the x's. So everything gets smashed inward. It's kind of like, if you remember the example, like how I used a balloon in class, a fake balloon. If you pushed inside both ways, it doesn't change this part, but it does make it appear to go higher faster. So that's what's happening there. All right, let's part B. Now this graph I think they have right. We'll check in here in a second. What transformations have we occurred? This is on the inside. Since it's on the inside, it's reflection over. And let's see, if it's horizontal, that means it goes from left to the right, right to the left. That's over the y-axis. And this is on the outside, so this would be normal. So it's just down 1. So we should have a reflection over the y-axis and down 1. So here it was originally at 0, 1. And this is at 0, 0, so that part looks good. And then, yes, it was reflected over the y-axis. Again, it looks like decay because e to the power of negative x is equal to 1 over e to the power of x. That's why it's decay. It's less than 1. All right. And now this one. Here we're multiplying by 2 in the outside. That would be a vertical stretch by factor 2. So when we look at this, everything should be stretched. So we start at 0, 1, it should become 0, 2, which it does, so that's correct. The y values get multiplied. All right. Now you try this one.